Hey guys, how are ya? So today I thought I'd give you a little bit of a progress update on my second ever Gundam build, which is Mechanicore's ZMX-42 Firehawk. I bought the Arctic version, which is essentially the white version of Sazabi. It's also known as apparently MSN-04 2, codename Nightingale. And to be honest, this kit was, I had really high hopes for this kit, especially after buying Access Model Works Kshatriya. Unfortunately, in terms of, well, the good news is, in terms of looks, obviously this thing looks so far a lot better than Kshatriya, even though Kshatriya was, in terms of the internal armor, amazing. The external armor was a little bit of, I would say it's a 9 out of 10, and it becomes a 10 out of 10 if you know what you're doing. But since this was my first Gundam build, and I didn't know what I was doing, my painting skills weren't really up to par. For this one, for this kit, you really don't need to worry about painting at all. It's simply dead gorgeous. All I did here, so you start off building the gun. All I did was just do some panel lining with some gray marker and some black marker. And I painted these parts black just to give a little bit of contrast. And yeah, so the gun is composed of 3 different components. And so you have the scope, which has a beautiful metallic piece inside, which plugs in like this. And then you can activate the gun by pressing this button. So I'll just do that here. As you can see, the LEDs turn on. The gun itself has an extension, which is attached together via magnets. And once you apply the magnets on, there's a connector which also turns on that additional LED at the bottom. It's a little bit finicky, but it works. It works. So in terms of external armor, look, this thing is freaking gorgeous. In terms of internal armor, this is where a lot of the modeling issues come into play. So basically, a lot of this build really requires a lot of glue, a lot of sanding. Things just don't fit together as clean as they did on Kshatriya. I also built the right arm, which was honestly a pain to build. And as you can tell, there are a lot more colors here than the original Kshatriya model. You have a little bit of white, grays, blues, copper, gold, and some translucent black. So again, in terms of the external armor, it's gorgeous. The build, however, is horrendous. Their build was just brutal. I'll show you a quick methods of articulation. You have this jet part can swing up, and the same part exists on the back, so you could swing that up. You have a full 90-degree bend, full 135-degree bend on the elbow, and you have full rotation, 360 degrees. What's cool here is you have little 3 Gatling guns, which can be collapsed or extended depending on the look that you want to go for. And this part right here can move up and down, and here there are the beautiful thrusters, which are complemented by the red thrusters over here. And you can also raise this up, and you have to be a little bit careful when moving. I don't really know what this thing's called, this part of the shoulder. You can just move it just up a tad little bit before the engineering barfs and it just flies off. So again, my complaints with this model kit are just the general build quality. The tolerances weren't embedded properly into the design. Requires a lot of sanding, a lot of glue. There's some screws. They realized that there were some outstanding issues, and they decided to put in some screws to remedy some of these issues, some of these fitting issues. But yeah, overall, I think the end product is gorgeous. I don't think any two people would disagree on that. It's beautiful without any painting or even panel lining on the armor. The gun is beautiful and functional, and I'm excited to see where this journey takes us. Thanks for watching.